Hi Capricorn, welcome back to my channel. I am an intuitive tarot card reader interpreting tarot cards, and I will be reading your bonus love reading. So thank you so much for tuning in. Will be a 4-card intuitive spread here for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Also in the show more section is my email if you'd like to go ahead and arrange a private reading with me. Otherwise, please feel free to leave behind a like, a share or a subscribe if you enjoy this content. Be sure to hit the bell notification button to receive notifications of any bonus or themed readings, which will be coming up to the channel very shortly. Having said that, let's jump into the reading and have a look and see, Cappy, what's going on for you when it comes to love. Capricorn, 4 cards for Capricorn. Okay, first thing that came to mind is some of you are definitely either going to get into communication with someone, or someone is going to cross your mind, and feelings about this person or about this connection are going to resurface again. I don't think you were expecting it, Capricorn. I think it's going to be quite a surprise for you. I think it's a connection you've possibly laid to rest, and the Queen of Swords is here. Either this person is thinking about you or you're thinking about them, and you're actually exchanging energies. You're actually on the same vibration and wavelength. And as a result, you're going to discover that you still have feelings, or there's something unresolved here, something that needs to be spoken about. Possibly you've avoided this issue with this person. I don't know if you're broken up or not. You might be still with this person, but something that you've laid to rest is going to resurface. Or in some way, something you've kept quiet about, or something that's been sort of swept under the rug, Capricorn, I think is going to come back out. I do. I also think some of you might be taking time apart from someone, because there's a lot of buzzing communication with the Queen of Swords. There's openness. 2 air cards here. It could be more so between yourself and an air sign, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I often see the Queen of Swords as a Gemini. But look, it could be between an air sign and yourself. If it's not an air sign, it could be water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It could also be an earth or a fire sign, even though their element hasn't come up here. That doesn't mean it doesn't apply. Maybe these air cards are showing it's something to do with communication with this person here. So maybe communication has been buzzing and happening, and then there might be some pulling away, Capricorn. I think it's you though, okay? This reading is centered more on you, not on them, not on how they're feeling, sorry. So I think you're going to want to pull back a little bit, but I'm wondering why. I'm wondering what you talk about that makes you want to pull away. Maybe things are moving too quickly. I mean, the Queen of Swords tends to be a little bit anxiety-ridden, and she doesn't always have a filter. So I don't know if someone's going to go too far and say something to you, and it might scare you a little bit, Capricorn. I'm not going to lie. I think it might. I mean, not that I see fear in the cards. I don't necessarily see fear or anything. It's more that you'll pull away, or you need to think about something that they've said. It's almost like you're questioning, what does that really mean? You know, you've got the contemplation card. You're thinking about that. So obviously, there's something here that might not necessarily sit well with you. And because they're both 4s, these 2 cards could be connected. You know, it could be a mode of thought. And I think it's more you. I mean, I think you might express something that you've thought about, and you might communicate it, and then you might sit there and say, well, think, why did I say that? Or what on earth possessed me to say that so early? Or, I should have constructed my words better. I should have thought about what I said. I didn't speak with a filter. I sort of blurted things out, because the Queen of Swords can be this way inclined. Not that she doesn't have a filter, but she's just so open with her words, and she doesn't always. Look, I think this is you, Cappy. I do. I think this is you that has been thinking about something for quite some time. You've laid it to rest, you've avoided it, and now it's time to talk about it. But I think you'll be pleasantly surprised of how this person deals with that. I do. I mean, I love that the Knight of Cups has come up here. He's a very integral figure in the courtly cards. He's all about trust and admiration, and he's willing to go the distance. That's the most important thing. He sees the journey is complex. He sees the journey ahead of him. He has to cross oceans. You know, he's just traveled these barren lands and he sees this mountain. So it's not like the road gets any easier, but he's still willing to go ahead. It doesn't deter him. It does not stop him, Capricorn. So if there is something you've been fearful about sharing with someone or telling them, I feel like you'll be pleasantly surprised with the way they deal with this. You know, you've got the hand of God emerging from the cloud here. This is a card of epiphany and realization. So a lot of you are having this. Whether this is because of a connection you've laid to rest, someone you haven't spoken to in quite some time may pop up in your mind, in your memory. They may communicate with you during this time. And I think that's happening a lot. I think everything with what we're all going through. And I think you're going to see a lot of these revelations manifest in some way, shape, or form in your love experience. But I do feel like there is a pleasant surprise coming in around you. And it's almost like divine intervention. So God, your spirit guides, a higher power, a higher realm is guiding you in that direction. So that's, I mean, I see that as powerful stuff here, Capricorn. I do. So I think something powerful is taking shape here, at least on an emotional level. But I think you're wanting to offer someone something really serious. I think you've thought about it. And I feel like with the Knight of Cups, I feel like there's a readiness. You're ready, especially because the Knight of Cups follows the Four of Swords. So I think you are ready for something. So I do feel like that's quite powerful. You are ready to take some sort of step in emotions. I mean, the Four of Swords also has a religious connotation. I don't know if this is marriage, talks of marriage, moving in together, doing something traditional, entering a civil partnership. I mean, the church is a higher institution, so it does represent, you know, something outside of yourself that will bind you to this person. So this is why I said maybe it's a union bond. Maybe it's talks of marriage. Maybe it's moving in together. Maybe it's, you know, getting engaged. It's or talking about those things. Maybe it's something you had completely eliminated. You weren't thinking about. It wasn't important to you. That may change as a result of what the Queen of Swords energy is bringing you. You know, she's the thought processor. She's the analytical one. She's the one that thinks of these scenarios. She's creative. She's innovative. She's presumptuous. So if you're coming into that sort of energy, I'm not surprised as to the feelings that may arise, the feelings that you may awaken within yourself about this person or about what you want for the future. And this is the tree of life. It's powerful stuff here. So it's not like you're thinking about these small things that won't impact your life. No, no, no. This is serious stuff here. And I also associate the Four of Swords with strong spiritual connections. So energetically, there's a lot of energetically you're tapping into someone here, Capricorn, whether you're aware of it or not, whether it's because you've been thinking about them, and I think they're going to respond in some way, whether it's energetically, whether they actually come forward and reach out to you. Maybe this is you, but you'll connect on that mental and or spiritual level. Otherwise, thank you again for watching. It really does mean a lot, Capricorn. I hope you are looking after yourselves and one another. Please feel free to subscribe as well to the channel. Take care, lots of love, and bye for now.